first part of March, we were able to go got the Ag Ambassador Scholarship for Idaho Farm Bureau.
The Ag Ambassador program provides 5 couples, one from each Idaho Farm Bureau district, the opportunity to go back to Washington, D.C. to meet with Idaho's congressional members, visit the halls of Congress, and take in the historic culture of our country. Mark and Cody Mora of the SS Cattle Company in Cambridge, Idaho, left the kids and cattle at home for Grandma and Grandpa to care for, and went along on what they describe as a trip of a lifetime.
And we spent 3 days in Washington, D.C. meeting with our congressional delegation. It was a great opportunity for both Cody and I to go back there, and had face-to-face conversations with all of the delegation except for Crapo, because he was on the floor debating one of his bills that he was actually defending.
Wow, well, it was pretty amazing to be sitting there in their offices, and it was definitely an experience I had never been to.
And then the second day we
went to the hill.
Went to the hill.
Yep.
And we had passes, gallery passes to both the Senate and the House side. Got a tour of the rotunda, got to see the history there, and again meet with everybody.
The cattle ranchers from Cambridge were amazed at seeing the history of America.
Like all the memorials and the Smithsonian's. One night we went to the Lincoln Memorial and the Korean and Vietnam War memorials, and it was pretty amazing to see all of that, not just in a textbook, but for real with our own eyes.
The West Coast is young in age compared to the East Coast. But a lot of those buildings, 1756, 1770s, that was the normal, and they're still standing. One of our last nights there, we went out to the fish market in Alexander, and there was a place called Gadsbury, and George Washington had 2 of his birthdays there, and Abe Lincoln had 1 of his birthdays there, and the building is still standing and hasn't changed.
Morris says the delegation discussed several issues with Idaho's senators and congressmen.
There was a couple issues that we kind of had on the front plate. Mine was veterinary feed directive. There was TPP and trade agreements, NAFTA, of course. Regulatory reform was one of them. And of course the ELD on the electronic logging device that just got pushed through for another 90-day exemption on livestock.
The trip is an annual event that each year a few lucky Farm Bureau members get to experience. Contact your local county Farm Bureau president for more information. With the Idaho Farm Bureau, the voice of Idaho agriculture, I'm Steve Ritter.